And one of the things that I think is going to start to level this up are things like the European Accessibility Act, which
Mm.
comes into legal force on the 28th of June
Um,
2025.
for people not knowing, then what is
Yeah,
that exactly?
right. Okay, that is all to do with
Get into it.
digital accessibility. So that is to make sure that the you can read the fonts. You've got sizes of presentations that are good for you. If you're using any kind of ticketing device, then it's got to be available to people that have got any kind of condition, so that the device itself, the tech, has to be up to scratch, so that anybody can use it, regardless
Mm.
of how good their sight is, how good their hearing is, or whatever. And this is, at the moment, this is purely digital that it's applying to. But anybody, any planner or any company that is holding an event in Europe needs to be adhering to this from that particular date. And what it will do as well is, whilst it doesn't talk about the physical side of things,
Mm.
most countries have in place some kind of legal framework already that says you have to do this. I mean, in the UK, it's the Equality Act that really does this. In America, it's the Americans with Disabilities Act. So there are countries that have got their own physical requirements, but this in Europe is one for the digital side. And I think that once event planners get a taste of that, they will expect it to be happening in other areas, because that's the only way it can go. And there is huge amounts of people that are affected. Depending on which report you read, it's either 1 in 6 or 1 in 4 people are affected by some kind of issue. Now, whether that is physical or neurodiverse, there's a
Mm.
huge number of people.
Does that mean
Huge.
then that if someone is neurodiverse, can't um, perhaps be in an event situation, like being around 100 plus people in a group sitting, knowing that they are just sitting, receiving it? Obviously, you know, there's quite a few variants on it, but at the end of the day, if it becomes impractical or not possible for them to be there, does it mean then that they should and are entitled to have the facility of like a virtual stream?